Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18. Und ja, das letzte Spiel haben wir zwar verloren mit einem Punkt. Ich habe in der letzten Sekunde noch dafür gesorgt, dass es am Ende nur ein Punkt war mit einem Dreier. Aber ich habe richtig gut gespielt mit meinem Season High an Punkten, 23 Punkte. Und dazu noch 5 Assists und 3 Rebounds und 2 Steals, also einiges gezeigt. Und der Lohn dafür war, dass ich danach eine SMS vom Coach bekommen habe und ja, in die Starting Five berufen wurde. Also ich weiß immer noch nicht, ob das wirklich so ist oder nicht. Aber wir werden es jetzt rausfinden. Denn ich wünsche euch jetzt ganz viel Spaß bei der ersten Hälfte des Spiels.
I'm here with DeMar DeRozan in the very sunny and beautiful Los Angeles. And today you are here filming for the 2K18 My Career scene.
Yo, DJ.
Yo, who's that?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, what up, Jamal? What's going on, baby?
How did that go?
More fun than I even expected.
You didn't have to stick to a script. Was that difficult?
No, I think that was
No?
the best part because it came out, genuine, and it was cool to do it that way.
So in your scene with DJ, he shows us his sneaker collection.
Yeah. Let me see the shoe collection you was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
This shoe
down. Yeah,
this
man.
is, what, yo, bro, what is this?
Would you call yourself a sneakerhead in real life?
Yeah, I would.
How many shoes do you think you have?
It's ridiculous. My home in Toronto has nothing but shoes. My home here has nothing but shoes. I got a home in Vegas, nothing but shoes. So, it's crazy.
Next time on 2K TV, we'll have to do
Yeah, we
a
gotta do that.
closet
Yeah,
tour.
we gotta do that for sure.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. The action tonight will be happening out in Los Angeles, where the Clippers will be going up against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, the season hasn't gone as smoothly for them as I'm sure they hoped it would. The good news is we still have a good chunk of it left to play, but if they're going to make a run, they better do it soon. This team has so many weapons late in games, but perhaps the biggest of them all is Kyrie Irving. Shaq, do you view Kyrie as the most clutch player in the NBA right now?
I wouldn't say the most clutch, Ernie, but his biggest shot was his three in the 2016 finals. I think it cemented him as one of the most clutch players we have, but not the most.
Well, not the most, but it's too early in his career, but he is clutch. You give him the ball, he makes things happen. And not only with his shot making, Ernie, his passing ability at now is increased. So he makes great passes and clutch shots.
The game is about ready to tip off. Let's send you to Kevin Harlan for the call.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
So y'all know me, like, hey, I'm Sham. You can't be talking to me like
Hey, what
that.
up, man?
What's
Hey,
up, DJ?
What up,
DJ? Hey, man, you a starter?
Yeah,
Hey,
man.
what? You started?
I
Hey, man,
am,
get
bro.
out of here, dude. This grown
Dude,
folks
I
business.
always
Hey, man,
believe
hey,
you,
yeah.
okay?
Hey, man, you growing up so fast, man. Hey, pretty soon you gonna have your own rookie underneath your wing. He gonna be chirping and looking for worms, probably crying like you. Hey,
Oh,
this
Brian, like
stud.
me. Oh, okay, you got jokes. You
Yeah,
got jokes.
man, you know you was crying. Hey, but listen, man, don't make the same mistake as me got, all right? When I first got out there, I just went out and
Yeah,
started.
you just shot everything that came your way. Look, I saw the tapes.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
DJ, how you feeling today? Feel great, coach.
What about me, coach? You didn't
What
ask
you
me
doing?
how I was feeling.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shammy. How you feeling
All right,
today?
well, since you asking me, look, I was over here telling you, look, you just gotta let the game flow like water, you know? Don't get out there, try to do too much, try to create your own offense, it ain't gonna work out.
That's very sage advice, DJ. Let me tell you, Shammy's only telling you that so that he can get more shots.
Oh, no, that's not true at all. Y'all got me stereotyped. No way.
No, but in all honesty, you gotta have a million people trying to give you advice today, DJ. Just play your game. All right, play the way they got you here. fine.
I got it, Coach. I'm ready.
Season starter.
He got it, Coach. He
Yeah.
ready.
I know he is. Hey, you. I saw a mess in the men's bathroom. Follow me.
So is that really how it sounds?
I want to start, Shem. When you gonna let me play?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you kind of sound like, oh, why is my rookie so much better than me?
Better than me?
Yeah.
You'll never be better than me,
Yeah,
brother.
we'll see.
Bam, baby! Next victim, please. Come on, Chuck. Up, man. I gotta keep this thing rolling. Y'all keeping my wardrobe fresh today. Oh, you next?
He's good. Like, really good.
Yeah, somebody's got to beat him now.
Play this in a row.
You talking to me, SK?
There's like 4.5 trillion board permutations, 1.9 trillion winning positions. If you go first and put your disc in the center, you should win.
What happens if you don't go first?
Still play the center.
What if the dude you're playing plays the center?
Hope he makes a mistake.
Whoa. SK, what you over there doing, man?
Just going over some on and off numbers.
Uh-huh. Oh, you done messed up now. Damn! Next victim, please. Who next? Anybody?
Hey, yo, Sham, I got next. Watch this.
Hey, you really want to embarrass yourself, bro?
Double the action, I start first.
Oh, heck, I'm playing with house money. We can triple it if you want.
All right? Triple it is. You know what you're doing.
It's a real man
Talking
sport,
all
bro.
smack.
Can't believe you
Same.
thought you was gonna come to my court and beat me. Booyah!
Up, who's next? Who's next?
Hey, SK, let me talk to you for a second, man.
Is that, Coach? Yep. Mm-hmm.
Got that whole thing on Snapchat.
Yeah, man. Upload that.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with a broadcast from Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers at the Staples Center. And that's one they'd like to have back. A little more focus would have been enough. Just a 4-point loss.
And you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey guys, one more milestone for what has become one of the best stories in the NBA. After going undrafted and fighting onto the roster, DJ has played his way into a starting role. Now, the rumors of Coach making a change have been floating around, but tonight he decided to shake things up. He said we'll see how long it lasts, but as of tonight, he's going forward with DJ in the starting lineup. Guys?
And it doesn't matter where you were drafted or your salary or any of that. If you can play, you'll get on the floor, and DJ has earned the start.
And this one features, Chris, two of the more athletic teams in the league. That makes a pretty good setup for us tonight.
Oh, this is the perfect father-son, mother-daughter family game to go to. This is one of those games you'll enjoy and remember your whole life. I mean, the highlights, you'll remember where you were. Something special is going to happen tonight. Trust me.
So the Clippers win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston. Smart is out there with Irving. Then it's Hayward. Then it's Aaron Baines. Boston on D. Williams kicks to DJ, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And now the fast break, Irving with the ball, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Lou Williams.
I gotta love how Irving forces the issue. He makes the D get aggressive with him. He's skilled at getting to the line.
And Kyrie Irving very steady with the ball in his hands. Not a lot of turnovers for a player who handles the ball as much as he does.
Yeah, I mean, he makes great reads. Pick and roll, drives, kicks. He keeps his dribble low, but sometimes he has his dribble high. He's great at the pocket passes, great off pick and rolls, great at screens, and can space the floor.
First free throw is good.
And if you ask me, Irving has quickly ascended into one of the league's best players. I mean, a fast, lethal point guard with a beautiful jump shot. What else can you ask for?
Both free throws good for Irving. Well, Chris, you can't shortchange this roster, but their coach, Brad Stevens, one of the best in the game.
Well, you remember his 6 years at Butler? He took them to the title game twice. I mean, what he's done with this team is no less impressive.
Here's Jordan. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside Irving. The 19-foot shot. Basket counts.
Irving, just an exceptional scorer. So effortless. You got to appreciate his shooting.
DJ kicks to Jordan. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And again, no good by the Clippers. It's 2-on-1. Here's Irving. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
There's no stopping Irving on the drive. Too quick, too clever for the defense, even when they're right on him.
Jordan the screen. DJ kicks to Williams. And there's the feed to DJ. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Jordan the screen. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 6. The Clippers need to get off a shot from deep. Gallinari. That shot off the mark.
Not getting anything to fall here early. 4 straight misses to start the game.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Irving with the steal. Here's Smart. Rebound by Williams. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. He dishes it to DJ. That's to Gallinari. He kicks it to Griffin. Feeds it to DJ. Passes to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this one. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And Irving is terrific at draining difficult shots. He's a tough shot maker, showing superb concentration inside.
Now, here's DJ. 23 points for him the last game against Minnesota. Williams kicks to Griffin. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Irving can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Jordan the screen. And Griffin with the score. The assist by DJ.
When you're open, DJ will find you. A team-first guy who plays well within the offense.
Irving with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
And just think about this. Kyrie Irving in his single season at Duke, he only played 11 games. He was limited to 11 games. Still, he was the #1 overall pick. That's just game. And then he justified it winning Rookie of the Year. Incredible.
That's good from Irving. And Kyrie Irving with a historically great rookie campaign, but some have said he hasn't improved a whole lot on that big entrance into the NBA.
His defense is still a work in progress, and that's what he has to shore up if he's going to enter the conversation for maybe best point guard in the world. But to me, he's already in that conversation.
Now, here's DJ. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, we've seen the change in the starting lineup, and I'll be the first to say that I like the move of injecting DJ into that group. He's earned it with his play, and the team just looks much deadlier when he's on the floor. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Jordan. Dishes it to DJ. Gallinari on the wing. The pass to DJ. So the wing on the left. Left side, Griffin. Rebound, Boston. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
I mean, who knows? If you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams to see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Outside Irving. Jacks up a three. The shot will not fall. So Los Angeles will take it the other way, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
They were the clear favorite coming in. They seemed like a racehorse that was just waiting for the gate to open, but it just did not happen.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Blake Griffin.
Look, that rebound was up for grabs to get, but his length really was the determining factor in him coming away with it.
Up and in on the layup. Griffin's got 6. Boston leading by 5. And here's Irving. 16 points for him. Three-pointer, Hayward. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gallinari in the corner, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. You look at DJ, he's got a lot of work, and I mean a lot of work to do before he can start thinking about awards like this.
And he's had a tough go of it here in his very brief NBA career so far. There were high hopes for him at the beginning of the year, but he's been a non-factor.
Well, Greg, you know it's a learning process. I'm going to cut him a little slack. I'm sure his teammates are too, as long as he's putting in the work in the gym and keeping a good attitude.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Clippers trail by 5. Back to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Look, he had all the time in the world to get the jumper off. Maybe it was too much time.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
Now, Smart, looking for his first basket still in this one. Outside Irving. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, he's been the safety valve for them on every possession. So dependent.
Now, here is Gallinari. 6-point game. Pass to DJ. Kicks to Griffin. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Now the dish to DJ. Here's Jordan, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Smart kicks to Hayward. Back to Smart. There's a good screen. Goes up off the pick. And slam dunk by Smart.
Oh, that's always option number one in the pick and roll. If you have the advantage, score the ball.
The feed to DJ. To the middle. Rivers in the corner. There's the triple. The rebound by the Celtics.
He hasn't been very precise at all this game.
Smart kicks to Irving. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jordan the screen to the paint. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris, there are so many players that can make you just scratch your head and contemplate how did they make that play. With that in mind, which players just amaze you the most with what they can do on the floor?
It's so many. I mean, look up there and let's look at the Splash family with Kevin Durant. The fact that he can score with ease off the dribble or on the catch. And look at Thompson, his partner, can get you 60 points off of 11 dribbles. So just catching, shooting, and Curry, he's Mr. Video Game. He is the human video game. He shoots, makes, and takes shots that you would think no one else has the right to take. So those guys are ready. But then you have younger guys like Antetokounmpo up there in Milwaukee. His length, his athletic ability, his love for the game, his passion. Watching him get involved in those games, he's so exciting to watch. He comes to mind as well.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Griffin. Wells comes in for Gallinari. And it's Patrick Beverly in for DJ. And he can't hit the second.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate. And teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Swingman Jaylen Brown trying to find his way in the league. He had a really good playoff last year, and he's kind of a renaissance man. Plays the guitar, studies foreign languages, is captain of his high school chess team, but he doesn't want none of me, though. You know, I'll get him a chess.
That free throw good from Brown. And it's rare for rookies to come into the NBA ready at the defensive end. But you know what, C-Web? Jaylen Brown already more than solid.
Well, yeah, I mean, he has a great frame. He plays physical. He's in a great system, and he wants it. He'll only get better with time.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reed's checked in, and Brown drops them both.
And Brown is just an exceptional player. Really love whenever he shows off his athletic ability.
And Beverly kicks to Rivers. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Rozier. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Celtics lead by 7. Passes it to Beverly. Reed a screen. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in.
And Beverly just knows what to do in the pick and roll. So effective with both his passing and shooting ability.
Larkin kicks to Tatum. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Clippers shooting 45% for the field early. To the paint. Here's Reed. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
For Los Angeles, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
That free throw good from Reed. And you look at the Clippers post Chris Paul. The team is still in a position to compete.
I think they had to fill in gaps when players left, but I really like the job they've done overall. I mean, they have good inside and outside presence. Not the same, but they aren't in a horrible spot.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Boston leading by 4. Rozier kicks to Tatum. Here's Rozier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Larkin, the pass to Yabusele. And yes, it's good. Yabusele's got his first points of the night.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. Off the pick. Here's Reed. The rebound by the Celtics.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Fires from 18, and he hits the jump shot.
And Wells really has a firm grasp on that mid-range area of the floor, capable of hitting these shots in bunches.
Here's Larkin. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Here's the screen. Brown dishes to Tatum. Over Harrell. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a shot that will drive his teammates crazy. There's just no reason to take it. He should have kicked it back out and reset the offense.
No one covering. Now just a 1-point Boston lead.
And incredible shooting there from Wells. Definitely a threat to sink those perimeter shots.
Boston again missing. Now here's Beverly. He feeds it to Wells. Here's Rivers. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
So it's Boston now, following the miss by Austin Rivers. Rozier kicks to Tatum. Over Harrell. Tatum's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
Blake Griffin getting it done for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And earlier, we heard from DJ about how he's adjusting to playing with the starters.
I feel really honored to be a part of the starting lineup. I mean, things are just happening so fast, and I feel like I still have a lot more to learn about the game and about how to operate the NBA. But it just feels really good to have all of my hard work rewarded. And I just got to keep doing whatever I can to help the team win some games.
LDJ is saying.
Kurze Viertelanalyse, ja. Ganz, ganz schlechtes Viertel von mir. 5 Turnovers, so viel hatte ich lange nicht mehr. 3 Punkte nur und 2 Assists. Und wenn sich da jetzt nicht noch schnell was ändert, dann könnte das schlechteste Spiel meiner Karriere werden. Aber wir hoffen einfach mal das Beste, dass ich irgendwas tun kann, um die Turnovers zumindest annähernd wieder auszugleichen. Ab geht's ins zweite Viertel.
All the things you want to hear if you're the coach who made this decision.
Yeah, and DJ knows that this is just another step in the process for him. He's played his way into the lineup, but still has a long way to go to get the most out of his ability.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
Patrick Beverly out there with Teodosic. Then there's Harold. Then there's Wells. And it's Reed in at the center position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. The pass to Rozier. Over Beverly. That one a little long.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Celtics coach Brad Stevens is known for getting the best out of his players. He said every NBA player has an elite strength. Some of them have 10 of them. Those guys are the very best in the league, right? But every one of them is here for a reason. And there are times where you can really soar with that skill. Kevin?
And that's why Stevens is already one of the best coaches in the league, David. You've talked about him for a long time, getting maximum results from every one of his players. Rozier, the pass to Tatum. There's the pick. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5.
And I like the fact that Tatum has not abandoned the inside game. Solid at finding space around the rim to score.
They get it back. Reed. No good with the layup. Celtics trail by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Larkin dishes to Tatum. Pass to Yabusele. Brown outside. Shoots over Wells. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reed's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Beverly missing.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
Rozier kicks to Tatum. For 3. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
That's too much space to give him out there on the perimeter. They got to close out on him.
Feeds to Beverly. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. Lou Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Celtics also making a change. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Larkin. Here's Teodosic. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Wells wide open. A three-pointer's right on target. And the Clippers lead by 3.
He's now hit 2 this quarter, and the D needs to really put the clamps on him moving forward.
There's a good screen. Here's Brown. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And Brown is just utilizing his athleticism yet again. I mean, this time from the interior, though, but just sinking these close-range shots.
Reed a screen on Brown. It's Williams with the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, and the Celtics bringing in Brad Stevens as head coach in 2013. That same summer, they made their block rush to trade with the Nets. 2 home run moves for their franchise.
Rozier kicks to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Wells. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Hayward.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Reed. Blake Griffin comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Gallinari in for Wells. And then for Boston, Aaron Baines comes in for Yabusele. And Irving subbed in for Rozier. Gallinari against Hayward. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Jordan the screen. Steps back and shoots. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got his 3rd rebound on the night. And the Celtics signed Brad Stevens to a 6-year contract to lure him away from Butler in college basketball. Chris, they were very confident he'd be a great coach.
Well, they might want to pull out their pen and have him sign another 6-year deal real quick because he's already established himself as one of the league's top coaches.
The Celtics shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the Celtics trade for Kyrie Irving, sending shockwaves back in August. Never before had a pair of 25-point-per-game scorers swap teams in the offseason. That's what you call a blockbuster.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Brown. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And no doubt Irving and IT, both elite offensive weapons. But Irving, 6 inches taller, perhaps more defensive upside, and 3 years younger. The Celtics feel he fits their timeline.
Jordan, it's good on the putback. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Yeah, and it's the long arms of Jordan, staying active on the boards for these high-percentage putbacks.
Hayward outside. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Williams. Smart misses. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Gallinari against Hayward. And Gallinari kicks to Griffin from 17 feet out. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Celtics trail by 3. Irving with the ball. He's got 19. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. He dishes it to Gallinari. Jordan the screen. Shot off the pick. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And now a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
For 3, Hayward. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Pass to Teodosic. Another one falls to the Clippers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
There's a screen. Irving kicks to Tatum. Smart with the ball, working on Williams. Nice shot by Smart.
Oh, the mid-range game, a lost art. Nice bucket by Smart.
Outside Williams. Lets it go from 11, and Griffin scores. The assist by Williams. Griffin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Clippers. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Irving kicks to Tatum. Dishes it to Smart. Over Williams. Smart misses.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Celtics trail by 7. And here's Hayward. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on 2 in the first quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Outside Irving, launches it. Kept alive by Boston. Goes back up. This one the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
But that's the kind of effort they love to see from Smart. He's sticking his nose in there and doing some work on the offensive boards.
And the 6th pick in the 2014 draft out of Oklahoma State, one of the Cowboys, Marcus Smart, might not put up eye-popping numbers, Chris, but they love what he brings to the table.
Yeah, it's all about his heart. I mean, his offensive game has been a little slow to develop. He doesn't shoot great percentages, but when his team needs him most, it seems like he always has a big impact on the game, whether offensively, defensively, a big rebound. He's just a good luck charm for them. He's almost like the leprechaun.
Well, we always hear about how some guys are locker room leaders or a veteran presence on a team. Chris, how quickly does someone establish themselves as a team leader? It's universally embraced by the rest of the team.
It's tough. You know, some guys can come in and do it day one, but I think that we've seen a lot of leaders grow, whether it's a great leader like a 2-time MVP in Nash. It took some years first for him to understand himself and then kind of let his leadership just follow that on the court. We bring that to today with a guy like a John Wall. It's taken him about 4 or 5 years to really learn to be around veterans, but guys are coming in younger now, and so I think that it's going to take a little bit of time to develop, but as long as they're continuing to learn, as long as they're continuing to put the effort out, because you're a leader first by what you do, not by what you say. And so if you are trying to figure your way out and work hard, then you're being a leader. People are figuring it out. It's usually when does the vocal part come in along with kind of leading by an example. And so I think for every person it's different, but it's a lot of fun watching because when they get to that point, you've definitely seen some development and growth from them mentally and physically when you know they're taking over the reins like a guy like John Wall has.
Good insight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He scored 23 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He made a big impact coming off the bench, an incredible bonus to the team. Can he do it again? Well, we'll see, Kevin.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
I mean, well, it should have taken all the energy out of him. It should have taken something out of him, Greg. I mean, he pushed the envelope in every way that night. He was unreal.
Celtics trail by 5. Irving passes to Smart. There's the screen. Tice. His three-pointers off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Celtics shooting 43% for the game. Outside Irving. That one wide left. Los Angeles leading by 7. DJ dishes to Jordan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's as high percentage as it gets for Jordan. He has shot over 65% for his entire career.
Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Goes up from the top of the key, and the jumper is on the mark. And that's now 28 points for Kyrie Irving.
They lean on him for a big portion of their scoring, with a good reason.
Jordan, the screen, kicks it to Rivers. The dish to DJ. Gallinari on the wing. Now, DJ, down to 5 on the shot clock. The tray. The rebound by the Celtics. Baines has got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving kicks to Baines. To the inside. And it's blocked. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. There's the triple. And DJ with the basket on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, and DJ makes some quick decisions. When the D isn't up on him, he burns them with the catch and shoot, Jimmy.
Here's Smart. 7 points in the game. They double him with Rivers. Tice trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Rivers passes to Griffin. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Smart.
And no longer a guy you're okay to foul. Griffin's made steady improvement at the free throw line.
The Clippers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Griffin. Griffin hits them both. Rozier. That shot off. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take...
Kurze Halbzeitanalyse, also das zweite Viertel war schon deutlich besser als das erste von mir. 3 Punkte kamen hinzu, 2 Assists. Das ist jetzt noch nichts Herausragendes, aber es ist zumindest besser als das erste Viertel. Es kamen keine Turnovers mehr dazu. Aber ich muss mich in der zweiten Hälfte noch deutlich steigern, damit das noch ein halbwegs versöhnliches Spiel wird. Es liegt sicherlich aber auch daran, dass es natürlich mein erstes Starting-Five-Spiel ist. Und ja, wahrscheinlich ist man da ein bisschen unter Druck und deswegen läuft es halt so. Ich hoffe, dass ich noch was draus machen kann. Morgen gibt es dann die zweite Hälfte dieses Spiels zu sehen. Wir führen mit 12 Punkten, also da sieht es ganz gut aus. Es geht eigentlich nur darum, dass ich mich noch verbessern muss. Wenn euch das Video gefallen hat, lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr gerne kommentieren und wenn ihr es noch nicht abonniert habt, dann abonniert uns doch einfach. Vergesst aber nicht, die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button zu drücken, denn nur dann bekommt ihr alles mit, was bei uns auf dem Kanal so abgeht. Im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite des Bildschirms für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Ich sage Tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.